Good evening guys, I hope you're all well. It's a Monday night and tonight I'm going to be doing a hashtag microadventure. Basically that's a bivvy bag challenge, so you can only use a bivvy bag. I've gone with my Alpkit Hunka Bivvy bag, so just a standard bivvy, and this was inspired by, or invented rather, by the explorer and adventurer Alistair Humphreys. So if you've not heard of him, check this guy out. He does some brilliant stuff and he's definitely inspired me to get out more, even if it's just like local camps and walks and stuff. So yeah, rules are simple. You can only use a bivvy bag and you want to try and keep it ultra light. It's just gone 11 PM, so I've got out early. So my cooking options tonight, I've got the Vargo hexagon titanium wood stove, just boiling up some water again. I don't know why I felt romantic and decided to light a tea light, a little candle. And then I'm using my attempt at a Dakota fire pit. I've got a whole fire log in there, and then I've just been adding sticks and stuff that I cut up with my my new Spear and Jackson Laplander style saw. So just a cheaper option than a Laplander, guys, about 12 quid. I've got my knife, which I've added a little mini fire steel and striker on it, and I've also got a magnesium block as well, which I actually used to start the Vargo. Worked really well. Through night T10 lamp. I've got the TH10 headlight on my head at the moment. This is, I don't know if you can see it, it's that big. It's a 1.5 litre Nalgene water bottle. So that's all my water for tonight. I've got some food there, titanium spalks and some fire lighting equipment, and my titanium mug. So sleeping arrangement, we've got, as always, some of that poly cryo ground tarp. I've got probably the most ungenerous camping pillow ever. I mean, that's literally like, probably a naan bread would probably be more comfortable than that. Alpkit Hunka Bivvy bag. Inside that we have my summer sleeping bag and a silk sleeping bag liner. It's quite cold tonight actually, probably one of the coldest evenings we've had for a while, so I might be caught out with that. We'll soon see. Then underneath that I've got the OEX self-inflating half pad, and then underneath the foot end I've just got a little piece of foam that I put in the back of the frameless backpack, which is once again my Exped Summit Lite 25 litre rucksack. Packs away into itself. That's just my rain jacket in case it rains. Got some shout outs to do. First off, a guy called Andy who subscribes to me and watches the videos and comments. He doesn't have a channel, but his YouTube username is Piccolo64. Mate, thank you very much for subscribing and watching the videos, and you know, the kind words and stuff. Yeah, basically, like, I'm not going to say too much, but my feet are your feet, mate. So, you know, if you can, I know you struggle, you can't really get out and walk too far, but if, as I say, just put yourself in my shoes, mate, and join me on the walks and the videos and stuff. You'll be there in spirit, not in person, but in spirit. So that's the least I can do. So yeah, I hope you know, keep watching, and I'm glad that it feels like you're getting out and getting to see places through my videos, and I hope everyone feels that way as well. So yeah, cheers, I really appreciate your support, mate. So that's Andy, Piccolo64. Next shout out is a guy called Wandering J. I think he's based in Dartmoor. He's got quite a successful channel, and I've been checking out some of his stuff lately. some really good stuff. So yeah, Wandering Jay, check his stuff out as well, and thank you for subscribing, mate. And my final shout out goes to Nick on Dartmoor, who's one of Viking Outdoors, aka Tim's mates, and they go wild camping together and stuff like that. So yeah, Nick, you do some really good stuff, mate. You've only got sort of a few videos at the moment, but check him out, Nick on Dartmoor, all one word. Yeah, that's my shout out. So yeah, cheers guys, check their channels out. So here we are, it's cider time. Look what I found. It's an apple cider, low alcohol, medium dry. It's about 1% volume alcohol in it. It's by Sainsbury's. So let's have a try of this. Cheers guys, and cheers Andy. This one's for you, mate. I know you like the cider reviews. Also, Scondra Outdoors 76 from Cornwall. Mate, you'd like this if you don't like alcohol. This is brilliant. It's very sweet. I mean, it essentially is apple juice, so it's incredibly refreshing as well, and it's not too fizzy either, and considering it says it's medium dry, there's nothing dry about it, which is good. So that's a powerful little cider, that. Yeah, and that'd go well with a really good meal. Right, yeah, it says it's got a rounded body, lovely ripe apple aromas and zesty freshness. So, Sainsbury's low alcohol apple cider, I'm going to give you an 8 out of 10. Absolute belter. So yeah, the idea behind the whole Microadventure thing, hashtag Microadventure, basically you put that at the beginning of the video and it will link to sort of other microadventures, was invented by a guy called Alistair Humphreys, a British explorer and adventurer. He's done some amazing things. He's cycled round the world by bike. He's also done a lap of the M25, walking it as well, the motorway, on foot and sort of camping, which I think is a pretty cool little thing to do. It's something a bit different. And yeah, he came up with the term microadventure. Basically, it can be like a small sort of, adventure, like a wild camp or a short walk around your home, anything like that really. And basically the idea behind it is he's trying to get people that wouldn't normally be into the outdoors out walking, camping in the wild and stuff like that, and to experience it for the first time. So I think he's doing some really good work on like social media and YouTube and just everything really in promoting sort of the outdoors, and that anyone can do it. You don't need loads of fancy gear, you don't even need a lot of time or money or anything like that, and that's the whole premise behind his theory, like the manifesto of the microadventure. So I think it's a really good thing, and yeah, I encourage anyone to sort of get on board and get into it. And yeah, it's a brilliant idea. So what I'm going to be doing is every season of the year, so winter, spring, summer, autumn, I'm going to be doing a micro-adventure, whether it be sort of in my local forest or anywhere really, by the river, on a day walk somewhere, and I'm going to be taking just a bivvy bag, a minimal kit, and doing a micro-adventure, wild camp and walk. Right, that's about all we've got time for tonight, guys. I'm going to finish having my snore and peace tea, sit by the fire for a little bit, it's keeping me warm, get in the bivvy bag, go to sleep. So you'll see him in the morning. Morning guys, it's about 6 AM. Got quite cold last night and had a little bit of rain at one point. I'm just going to do some breakfast now. So yeah, it's still the sun's still coming up. I've just got the Vargo going at the moment. I'm literally wearing everything, every item of clothing that I bought. It's a cold morning. But it's fun, honest. It's fun anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some porridge, hot chocolate. I haven't got much to pack up, just my bivvy bag. Yeah, it rained last night. That's what it woke me up at one point, so I could just hear it pitter pattering on the bivvy bag. But bivvy bag sort of seems to keep me dry. I mean, I'm under the trees as well, so yeah, that stops a fair bit of it. My sleeping pad kept me really warm as well, and I was comfy actually. Yeah, a little bit of condensation inside the bag, but nothing much. You expect that with a bivvy bag anyway. So bluebells are all out in the woods, really nice. Just seen a couple of pheasants as well. Right guys, that's me all packed up. Leave no trace, except a few squashed bluebells where I've been laying. Sorry about that. They'll grow back, I'm sure. But yeah, other than that, clean as a whistle. So yeah, so that is that wild camp done for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Minimalist setup, and as I say, it's a micro adventure, so hopefully it inspires you to get out there and do the same sort of thing as well. Cheers for the 400 plus subs again, as I mentioned before, and yeah, I appreciate all your support, so thank you very much. So yeah, cheers for watching, and you'll see me in next week's wild camp and day walk. So yeah, cheers guys, I'll see you soon. See you later.